my channel before you start it because I bet vacation gonna be big thumbs up. For today, guys, I'm gonna read my sister a story, right, Taya? Right? So I got this story for my sister to read. Right, Taya? Right? Right? So guys, now we're gonna read.
Actually, she still doesn't know how to read, but I have read this book to her, and then she was able to read it to her younger sister. So I'm gonna read the book to you, and then just watch her later how she'll gonna read it to her sister. So this book is Something Else. This is a story about the caterpillar. One day, a caterpillar sat down on a leaf and gazed at the puddle of water beneath him. Suddenly, he noticed his reflection in the puddle. "How ugly I am," he thought to himself. "Gray and bare and ugly. I don't want to be a caterpillar. Why can't I be something else?" he thought as he crawled down from the leaf. "But how can I be something else? Perhaps if I had a shell," thought the caterpillar, "I could crawl inside it and be a snail." "Oh no," said the snails. "You're not a snail. You're a caterpillar." The snail's words made the caterpillar sad. He crawled out of the shell and went back to his place on the leaf. "Perhaps if I had a colored skin," he thought, "I could crawl inside it and be a snake." "What a nerve," said the snakes. "You're not a snake. You're a caterpillar." The snake's words made the caterpillar sad. He crawled out of the snake's skin and went back to his place on the leaf. "Perhaps if I had a shield of armor," he thought, "I could carry it proudly on my back and be a turtle." "Look at him," said the turtles. "You're not a turtle. You're a caterpillar." The turtle's words made the caterpillar sad. He pushed away the shield of armor and went back to his place on the leaf. "I know," he thought at last. "Feathers! If I had feathers, I could wrap them around my body. I would be colorful. I would be beautiful and not bare. And I would be able to ruffle my feathers and fly from place to place." "Did you hear?" cried the birds. "Fly? You need wings if you want to fly. And anyway, you're not a bird. You're a caterpillar. And you can't be anything else." When the caterpillar heard this, he felt very sad. He shook off the feathers and went back to his place on the leaf. "I'll always be a caterpillar," he thought sadly. "An ugly and bare caterpillar. I'll never be something else." The caterpillar closed his eyes, rolled over and curled himself into a ball and lay still. "I'll cover myself up and go to sleep," he thought to himself, "and I'll forget the world." The caterpillar began to weave himself a blanket of fine thread. His mouth worked, and slowly his body became wrapped in a blanket of thread. Finally, the caterpillar was completely covered, and he was a ball of thread that lay there without moving. The snails and the birds and the turtles and the snakes all stood around the soft ball. They could not understand what was happening to the caterpillar. The bird pecked at the ball with his beak, but the caterpillar did not answer. "Hey, caterpillar, listen," hissed the snake, but the caterpillar did not answer. "He's asleep," said the snail. "He fell asleep because he was so sad." "Perhaps he'll be something else in his dream," said the turtle. "He's sleeping like a log," said the bird. "He's sleeping like a bear in winter," said the snake. "He's sleeping like a cocoon," said the turtle. "When will he come out?" asked the animals. The caterpillar slept and slept, and the animals waited and waited. Then one morning, when the animals were sure that the caterpillar would never wake up from his sleep, they suddenly saw that the cocoon was beginning to move. "He's waking up!" cried the snake. "The caterpillar is waking up. Soon he'll come out to see us." A little opening appeared in the ball of thread, but to the animals' great surprise, it was not a caterpillar at all that came out of the cocoon. It was a butterfly, a big, beautiful butterfly. "He turned into a butterfly!" cried the turtle. The caterpillar turned into a butterfly. He did turn into something else. And the caterpillar who turned into a butterfly looked around in surprise, carefully spread out his wings, his new wings, and fluttered them up and down in excitement. "What colorful wings!" cried the turtle in amazement. "And look how he flutters them!" cried the snail. "He's taking off!" cried the snake. "He's flying!" cried the bird. The butterfly fluttered around happily, sat on a leaf, sucked nectar from a flower, and called out, "Look, I'm a butterfly!" Then he flew off to show the world his beautiful new wings. And that's the end. And now let's see how Zoe will gonna read this book to her younger sister.
Hey guys, I'm gonna read my sister a story, right, Taya? Right? So I got this story for my sister to read. Right, Taya? Right? Right? So guys, now we're gonna read. Once upon a time, there's a caterpillar. And guys, we're gonna start with the caterpillar. And then once upon a time, there's a caterpillar who's ugly. Then there's one drop of a mirror. And then she looked at herself. She said, "Oh no, I'm an ugly caterpillar," she said. Then, so guys, we're gonna do the next page. And then the caterpillar pretended to be a snail. And then the snail said, "You're not a snail, you are a caterpillar. Ha 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 ha." And then she was so sad. Next page. So now the caterpillar pretend to be a snake. And then the snake said, "You are not a snake, you are a caterpillar. Ha 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 ha." Next page, guys. And now the caterpillar became sad. And now the caterpillar said, "Maybe I can pretend to be a turtle." And then the turtle said, "You are not a turtle, you are a caterpillar. Ha 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 ha." Next page. And now the caterpillar became sad. Ayun. Now the caterpillar said, "Maybe I can pretend to be a bird." The bird said, "You are not a bird. You are a caterpillar. Ha 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 ha. Next page. And then the caterpillar became sad. And then now the caterpillar going into her house. Then she put on all the blanket. She wrapped herself, and then the friends go to her house. Caterpillar, caterpillar, come in, come in. And the friend said, we have to wait for her until she wake up and come out. And then the friend says, oh wow, there's a butterfly who's nice. Maybe that's her. Now that I became a butterfly. And that's the end. Hey, the lesson is, and don't laugh at people. We are beautiful. And that's the story of the caterpillar and the friends. Bye guys.